What's up guys, this is MDOT. Welcome back to another Haikyu Fly High video. In my previous video, someone commented asking for a potential build for the twins. And since we have Atsumu running right now, and then his brother Osamu coming out in just a couple days, I thought what better time to do a potential build for them than now. So I won't be going over his skills in detail or anything like that. It's just going to be making a potential build, so this one should be a quick video. Alright, so starting off with Atsumu. For his potential sets, the main ones you probably want to use is precise serve and then precise set, depending on, again, what you want him to do on your team. If he is your main setter, it's arguable that you run the 4-piece precise set. But in my opinion, I do think he's better on the precise serve, just because he does have an ultimate serve and he's able to do back-to-back ultimates. So like having enhanced stats on his serve would probably do better for him, especially if you have him serving. And for the 2-piece, again, it can be any of the set potentials. So in that case, it could be precise serve, precise set, and in the new one as well, we have setter dump, which also increases set stat by 50%. So for the 2-piece, if you don't have a good 2-piece of either of these two, you can still use the setter dump one. He doesn't really need the 4-piece because he does not have a setter dump at all. So you don't have to worry about running a 4-piece setter dump. All right, for slot 2, I would suggest either set or serve. And again, this depends on what you want him to be doing on your team. So when I first built him, he was my main setter. So I have it set here. If you, at this point in the game, have kind of expanded your team and you got more powerful characters, right? So maybe you got a Kageyama and maybe you're planning on like an SB Akashi or something later. Atsumu is still pretty valuable as a server. So if you want to use him as a pinch server, you can strengthen those serve stats using this potential as well. So if you can find a serve here and you are using him for serving, then that would be a pretty good potential slot 2 as well. Okay, for slot 4, this one doesn't really matter too much. He is more so a offensive type character. He doesn't really have any defense focused skills or anything like that. Nothing scales off of defense. So the main stat doesn't really matter here. Ideally, it would probably receive, just because when he serves, or if you have him up serving first, he's going to be in the backline for most of the game. So having him being able to receive better would be pretty useful. Again, he doesn't need reflex because he doesn't want to crit, right? So receive here would probably be the best, and then next, I don't know, probably be like block or something. But you don't have to focus too much on that. I would focus more on the substats here. So as you can see, I have attack technique, I have serve, and I have another serve. Another thing you can look for is set. So any of those 3 on this potential, slot 4, would be the best potentials to use for him. So for slot 6, I would suggest attack technique over set or serve, just because attack technique does apply to both setting and serving, whereas if you were to choose a specific stat here, set or serve stat, it only applies to that. So if you can find an attack technique slot or potential for this slot, that would be the best. Otherwise, again, if you're using him as your setter, you can use a set stat. If you're using it as a server, use a serve stat. All right, next up we have Osamu. In my opinion, I think his best set is the new set. So that one would be this one here, awareness enhancement. Mainly because you're getting the awareness stat increase 7.5, and then a 4-piece increases another awareness by 23.5%. Each critical play reduces awareness by 10% and increases quick attack stat by 5% to 3 stacks. So basically, his whole gimmick is that in the beginning of the match, he converts all of his awareness to attack technique. So even if he has, so he's going to start off with like 30% awareness here, plus whatever substats or main stats that you add. And then it all converts to attack technique. So his awareness is going to be at 0. Anytime he reduces his awareness, it can't reduce any further, so you're not losing awareness per se, but you're still getting this increased quick attack stat by 5%. So the main thing I believe for him is using or gaining as much awareness as possible in the potentials so that you can convert that all into attack technique. Otherwise, you can run the other a quick attack set, so sharp sense works as well, and then the rapid quick attack. This one's fine. You get 5% quick attack stats up to 5 stacks, so you can use this as well. Slot 2, we have awareness. So like I mentioned before, this whole thing is about converting his awareness at the start of the match to attack technique, so he gets a lot of attack technique. So what you want to do is make sure that your awareness stat is as high as possible at the beginning of the game. So using this, you get an extra 20% awareness stack. I don't recommend using any other potentials here, just because his main gimmick is the awareness conversion. Now for slot 4, so similar to Atsumu, the main stat doesn't really matter. Ideally, again, receive. Otherwise, maybe block could work as well if you have him in the front line more rather than the back line. But again, you want to be looking for your substats. So the main substats you're looking for are quick attack. Awareness is your number 1 substat you're trying to look for. Again, try to get as much awareness as possible. And after that, if you can find any attack technique or quick attack, those are the other substats that you're trying to look for. And for slot 6, I would suggest either quick attack or attack technique. Either one is fine. Both play into his quick attack and spiking stats anyways. So whichever ones have better substats, I would say use. But yeah, if you do care about his serve as well, then attack technique may be better, since he does have some serve skills. Attack technique will apply to those serves, but if you're using him more as a, your main spiker kind of thing, either quick attack and attack tech. Quick attack would work, attack technique could work. So, all right, that's gonna be it for this one. I hope you guys found this one useful. And if you are going to go for Osamu in the rebanner, good luck with that. I personally will be pulling for Osamu, so we're going to be live on Wednesday when he drops, and we are going to be pulling 4 more copies, because I do want to get him to SR4. Currently have him SR2, so don't miss that live. I'll be live on Wednesday, what is that, January 14th at, I believe, 6 p.m. Eastern. So yeah, turn on your notifications. Join the Discord if you haven't yet. I will give you guys shout outs whenever or notifications whenever I go live. So please do so. If you haven't yet, also you can subscribe, like the video, and if you have any comments, feel free to comment them down below. But yeah, hope you guys found this one enjoyable, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.